Good evening. Tonight we'll be talking about World Wide Web protocols. The two main protocols used by the web are HTML, Hypertext Markup Language, and HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol. There are more than 20 other protocols used for and by the World Wide Web. Some we'll be discussing tonight in the video are DNS, Domain Name Service or Systems, DSN, which is Data Source Name, POP3, which is the Post Office Protocol version 3, and UPS, the uninterruptible power supply. HTML describes the structure of a web page. It breaks that structure into a series of elements, and each element has a tag that labels it in the HTML file, such as heading, paragraph, or table. There are many versions of HTML in the time of its existence. Currently, we use HTML5, which was designed in 2014. HTTP, which we said before was Hypertext Transfer Protocol, is the underlying protocol for all of the World Wide Web. It defines how messages are formatted and transmitted, and what actions should be taken for various commands. DNS is the domain name service or system. DNS is the phone book of the internet. It translates domain names into IP addresses so that the browser can load those resources. So anytime you search YouTube on your computer, the DNS, the phone book, will take that domain name and transfer it into the IP address for the server that is YouTube. And then you click on the video. That same phone book will translate that individual video into another IP address and pull that up so you can view it. Now, opposed to DNS is DSN. It's the data structure, which is the data source name. It's the data structure that contains the information about a specific database that an ODBC, an online database collector, I think is what it stood for, driver needs to connect to that specific data structure. Now, POP3 is a standard mail protocol used to receive emails from a server to a client. POP3 also allows you to download and read emails even when you are offline. UPS, which is the uninterruptible power supply, is an electrical apparatus that provides nearly instantaneous power if main power fails. But you might be thinking to yourself, this is an apparatus, not a protocol. But a NUT, or a network UPS tool, is the software component most brands are supported by via a network protocol, brought it back around, and a standard interface. I'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Stand by for the next one.